In this video, we're going to use a Catalyst hitch with the rope wrench, climb up into the canopy, walk around a bit, then descend down. Finally, I'll tell you how I feel about it. Hello, this is Bino. Welcome back to my channel. I'm an arborist and a tree climber specialist, and what I like to do on my channel is share tree climbing tips with beginners and experts. Today what I wanted to do is use a Catalyst hitch again. I had a question about would it work with a rope wrench, and honestly I've only used a Catalyst hitch on an MRS system, so I thought today I would give it a whirl with a rope wrench and the Catalyst hitch. So let's get to it. Today I'm going to use an 8mm 30-inch pressing cord, the Sonai. Normally I use a smaller one. Since I've got a longer cord, I'm going to use a longer tether. I was finding that when I was using the MRS system and the Catalyst, I liked it better with a longer cord. So that's why I was going to use it in this setup here. So I'm going to try to guess right, but I'll figure out that I'll start behind the line and about right here, and I'll do 4 wraps. 1, 2, 3, and here's my 4th. And now I'll make a bite in my line. I'll pass the top over, and with the bottom line here, I'm going to go back through itself, work around my rope, and then come snug itself. And then I gotta make sure that the legs are gonna kind of match up. So that's how I'll have it here. Now that I got that set up, I've already got my rope wrench on the line, and now I'm gonna get my hitch climber and my carabiner. I think I'll do the bottom eye on this. So I'll set it up here, throw this, and then I'm going to put the tether in next to the pulley so it doesn't like move around. And then I'll connect that other eye. And I'll throw it on my belt to make sure that it's going to hold for me. All right. Well, there I go. So next I'll start going up the tree. So now I'll proceed up into the tree and see if I can walk around a little. Throw my rope into the jet step. Oops, forgot to put my chesty. Okay, there we go. Now that I'm in the canopy, I'm gonna walk around a little and see how I feel about this Catalyst hitch and the rope wrench. All right, so I'm gonna make my line kind of snug, make sure that I can undo my lanyard. And so I'll go walk around a little and see what we got. So what I have noticed that with this hitch, that as I tend, it moves really quick upward. It feels like you got nothing, like that it, but then when you're setting back down, it holds pretty darn good. So go around this way and see what it feels like. I'm really not used to this long lanyard, or tether I mean, so it's a little bit different to walk around. I feel a little bit more shaky. So I'm gonna see here. I'm gonna get a loop to throw it down, and I'll walk on that branch over there, see how I feel. Let me see. There. I'm putting a loop there just so I have less drag when I go. Okay. All right. That really moves pretty darn good. Like 2 fingers, and it backs up really nice. But as I mentioned, I do feel like awkward because I don't have it so close to me. There I go. But yeah, so when I ascend, it's pretty much so smooth, like no drag. When I'm hitting it to tend it, really easy to brake too, and it runs pretty free too. So yeah, not feeling nervous that it's gonna run on me. It actually feels pretty good. Let me see, go back in here. Let me see if I can. There. Let me get set up. I'm just gonna go around this branch because I don't really feel like going up. So now I got my lanyard on, brake it a little, bring it around. There it goes. Connect it back to myself. Got it reconnected. Make sure I got some tension on. Yeah, there I go. Loosen up my lanyard. Make sure I'm not gonna run. All right. Come stand over this way. Yeah, it moves really well, and there's really no drag on the ascent. And as I mentioned, when I descend, it really descends really well too. 2 fingers, it brakes really easy, and then coming back in, it feels like nothing. It's like really free moving. I would say it's really close to the VT in the way it acts. Now that I walked a little bit in the canopy, I'm going to descend down and see how that feels. So here we go. Uh-oh. Rope's in the back of my neck here. 2 fingers. Gotta watch out. This guy always is in my way here. There we go. So I stopped kind of hard to see what's going to happen. Sometimes on hitches, if you're kind of heavy like I am, and you stop, it's sometimes hard to brake. Let's see what happens. Oh, brake's pretty free. Do it again. It locks up really nice. It acts really well. So I'm going to see, close to the ground already. So yeah, there we go. So there you go. The Catalyst hitch using a rope wrench. Honestly, like I said, I'd never used the Catalyst hitch on an SRS system. I've only used it on the MRS, and I did it a few different ways. When I did that, I had a long cord and a short cord. I really don't like long cords myself, but using it today, it was really smooth. Like I said, I think it's kind of like a VT in the way that it moves. Going up, you really had no drag. It was really smooth. And then every time I put my weight on it, and I got lots of that, when I rested, it didn't slide on me. That was really important. I always want to feel safe when I'm climbing. The downside, this long tether. You know, I always like the short cords. I got short arms. So my thing would be the Mitchell Con, and I usually have a short tether. I always feel more comfortable that way. Aside from being uncomfortable because of the long tether, any way that I was doing this today, it was really pretty nice. Going up, resting on it, even on the descent, and I let go, and then to brake it, it was really smooth. It's a good hitch, and I would say great to use with a rope wrench also. I hope you guys enjoyed the video with this Catalyst hitch on the rope wrench. We have on the screen videos of us tying the Catalyst hitch in a couple of different ways. Also, we have a playlist of hitch cords, hitches, many different knots that you could look at, and hopefully you find something you like. As always, comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you like what we do, and by all means, share our videos with your friends. All right, take care. We'll see you next time.